The fact that I get to wake up every day and essentially choose my own destiny, that's all any of us really want when we're incarcerated. We just want to wake up the next day and be in control of our lives. My name is Joe Watson. We are in the backyard of my home that I share with my wife. I've been out of prison for about 4 months now, around 120 days. I'm constantly reminding myself of what it was like to live in that environment. I wake up every day next to my wife. When I come in the kitchen to make her a cup of coffee, for instance, I'm just in disbelief that this is now my life after 10+ years of what I went through. The transition has been really smooth. I have such a wonderful network of support. The overwhelming majority of those relationships were forged behind the fences and behind the gates.
Me and Joe Watson, good dude. I don't even know how we became really good friends, but I just remember our conversation being deeper than that first level. And we would just talk about kids. He's a dad, I was a dad, and we talked about missing moments. You know, we'd hear about our children doing this, or we'd get a letter about our children doing that, or a picture, and you know, what's absent? Us. My name is Clyde Lee Hardin. I'm a professional tattoo artist located at Empire Tattoo. What's up, buddy? First time I ever met him, I thought, I'm not gonna like this dude. He's bald-headed, doesn't know how to dress.
I dressed just like you.
Unfortunately, that's why I didn't like the way you dressed. Me and Joe, you know, would always talk tattoos. He wanted a few, he didn't know who to go to. And one day he was like, hey, give me one. We were in the library in the bookkeeping room, and I pulled out all the equipment. We had an hour or two to spend, and I gave him probably his most meaningful tattoo. I talked to Joe almost daily, you know, just to say, hey, you're all right. You know, oh, I don't have a job yet. Don't worry about it, it's gonna come, you know? You're gonna get 100 no's, but that 101, it's gonna be the yes. The fact that I've done it now a couple of years and it's worked for me, I gotta give that back. And you got your toys? You sure? Family it's what's paramount for me right now. I wake up early, get my workout in or my run in early. And then after that, the kids are up and it's time to, you know, get them moving and get them going in the right direction. At school, daycare, after school programs. Go. It's still the small stuff. I think it'll always be the small things. You know, being able to pick out what I want to wear and it not be orange, and oh yeah, more orange. And be happy and be loved, yeah? All right, bye, buddy. Peace. I'll see you later. Being able to pick out whether I want to have cereal or a bagel. To be able to sit at a red light and just sit and be, and know that you earn that right. You know, to be a licensed driver, to be a registered driver, it's a small thing.
I'm Charles Pyle. I'm a United States Magistrate Judge, retired about 6 months ago. And I'm also, in November of 2012, along with Mayor Jonathan Rothschild, started the Second Chance Tucson Coalition to help people with a criminal history successfully reintegrate with the community here in Tucson. I believe there's approximately 40,000 state prisoners. About 17,000 get released each year, and I suspect it's maybe about 2,500 to 3,000 will come to Pima County. They need health care. I think access is starting to allow them in the state prison to apply before they get released. They need government identification. Before even employment, they have to have stable housing. It's just critical. They need to reconnect with family or other positive people, and then they need employment. And all of these things are incredibly difficult.
I want to see the interview with Luis. I have an incredibly unique experience. The majority of people who get out of prison go through something very difficult upon reentry. I think I've been given more opportunities than the vast majority of prisoners that I did time with. I think being white and being a veteran, being articulate, those are probably the biggest factors in people just on first impression giving me an opportunity. I think that people who have served should get opportunities, but people who haven't served should get the same opportunities. And that's what was offered to me at the Tucson complex, was people who just wanted to be decent and give me a hand up. But I'm not sure that they would have necessarily done that with somebody who wasn't a vet.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. How are you?
Good.
I am definitely still system involved. I am on what's called community supervision until March of 2019. I will see my parole officer once a month. Even if I were still staying at the halfway house, riding the bus to some job that didn't feel purposeful, life would still be great.
One of the things that I think employers really need to understand is that it is difficult for these people to get that first job when they're out of prison. And as a result, the people who have had that aha moment and know they've got to change their life around are going to be so grateful for the opportunity that's going to really be able to change their lives. They are going to be your most loyal, hardworking employees.
I was out in the middle of the summer pushing a shovel and just happy about it. I was happy that somebody actually gave me a shot.
We need to get away from this incredibly negative stereotype of people from a criminal history, and we need to recognize the humanity of these people, and these people do want to have people who love them, a safe place to live, and to be comfortable and healthy.
I was really lucky in so many ways. Tucson is so different than any other prison town where I've been incarcerated in Arizona. The people in this community really want to take an active role in helping people transition back into the community to re-enter successfully.
Life is all about second chances. In my case, third chances. You know what I mean? Like, I finally got it right.